Hello. I can vaguely hear you, but...
Are you here with this gentleman? Or are you
No, I don't know who that is.
This is an amazing coincidence, huh? He seems to be doing the same thing you are, just kind of posted up down here.
I don't know. I don't know the guy.
Okay. But these are your belongings here?
Yeah, it's my property.
Property, okay. Well, this is a nature preserve, and you're a little bit off trail down here.
This is a common public area in the park. People are here all the time.
Well, I'm letting you know that you're off the trail. The designated trail is right up there. It's the paved trail and the DG area next to the trail.
Yeah, it kind of looks like you're standing in the middle of the trail.
Yeah, I came down here to talk to you because we saw you down here.
Yeah, so?
Well, I'm going to ask for you to gather your belongings and head back up to the trail, if possible.
I coincidentally was doing that. But what's different with me and other people that come here?
Anytime we see people down here, we let them know that this is a restricted area and that they need to stay on the main trail. There's lots more people than us, and we have a whole park patrol, so we don't always get to speak to everybody that comes down here, but when we see folks...
Because I've seen people set up like art installations and shrines and...
and
you know, there's an old lady, fat old white lady that set up like 20 paintings in a circle around here and candles and a whole thing, right? A few days ago. What is today? Thursday? Saturday.
Well, yeah, we definitely would talk to them if we saw them as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're also looking at the ground here. Look at this. Look at the trail. Like, this whole area is a little cluster of trails that meet.
So this is what we call a social trail or an illegal trail. This area is formed because people are coming down here illegally and they're damaging the habitat.
Oh.
Exactly why we're asking people not to. This is a nature preserve whose purpose is to
some sedge grass,
a number of endangered and protected species, and so by asking people to avoid these areas, we're helping protect them and conserve them. So
yeah, I know a little bit about forest conservation. Only thing is, this little wooded area with actual trees and stuff is one of the only such areas around this lake. It's not like deer and shit are in here. There's very limited wildlife. There isn't a large space like this, so only certain things are going to be over here. It's not going to set up an ecosystem.
Okay. Well,
it stops just right there.
We've said what we've needed to say, and you've said what you needed to say, so we're asking you to go back up onto the trail if possible. We're going to give you as much time as you need to do that, okay?
Okay, sure.
We appreciate your cooperation.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
I'm actually going to talk to this guy, too, now that...
We just talked to him right before we spoke with you, sir.
Yeah, me. I want to talk to him. Boy, I'm pretty sure they could get that vehicle down here. That little mule thing.
Have a good one. Thank you, sir. Bye, thank you.
Oh shit, were you here with the kid this morning?
Oh no, that was a random kid.
Random kid.
Dude, he woke you up.
Ah, he woke me up. Probably you too. You weren't there when I came in, were you?
No, but
Okay.
for a second I thought that was a bird imitating an alarm.
No, it was a real alarm.
Yeah. No, I left some extra things.
That was you,
To
yeah.
say thank you, because I forgot that I used to have 2 or 3 of those.
That's useful, yeah.
Yeah, someone stole one, and the other 2 I lost one. I gotta get them again. And so you reminded me to put that on my to-do list.
It's useful. A lot of the tripwire set up over there too.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a separate alarm. That's a secondary one. The first one was a motion sensor.
That's what I figured. I went cheap and I got a Rite Aid motion sensor light.
I got mine off Amazon. It's pretty cheap, like $18.
Yeah.
And it's got a solar panel on top of it too. Yeah, so it'll keep itself topped up if you just.
How much was it?
$18.
Oh, nice.
Just put in camp alarm, search Amazon.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I got the cheap whatever Amazon Basics or the discount. They have more expensive ones, but apparently this one works.
Wait, I'm not sure what else you're using, but I thought you were using. I had a sound device that would fit on a key ring, and you pull it apart.
That's the second alarm.
Oh, okay.
That's not the one that went off though.
I had one of those, and I broke up 2 fights. Well, they might have turned into fights that way because I'd toss it in the corner of a bar or out in the middle of a parking lot, and after a minute or two, every Homo sapien will fucking do anything to turn that thing off.
It is shrill. It's very shrill. Yes. Yes, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Even if I'm dead drunk or something to get my ass up.
Yeah.
I can't believe the cops stopped by to bother us, so I didn't see I've been here a couple of times, so I've slept here maybe 3 times, 4 times, and they never bother me. And do you hear me telling them that people come down here all the time? Like the kid this morning. Yeah, they do. And I wasn't joking about the lady with the art installation. She set up basically the shrine with candles and paintings and surrounded herself, made a circle right there, right in that, I don't know, maybe a memorial, something, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't ask.
I live in the Oakland Hills, and people near the Redwoods, they do that a lot. And it was hard. I was the eldest son, and it was hard to teach my little brothers not to fuck with them. I mean,
it's okay. I just object to the
fuck with
differential. It's okay if you're white and you got a family and you got your kids. You can come chill right here,
Yeah,
which
what
people
kind
do
of
all the time. They
activities?
come hang out the little water thing down there. It's a trail. It looks like a trail. It's kind of marked. It's got these big rocks here and stuff.
When I moved out here about 7 years ago, people who grew up here, they'd take me here to smoke weed.
I bet. Yeah, we're in SoCal. I bet.
Still
Yeah.
restricted back then. But it's funny. I mean, you could park up here and light up a bong, and the park rangers and some residents will be upset. But if you duck out in a bush and snort a little cocaine real quick, fucking, you get away with it. Nobody even knows. Nobody cares.
Yeah, people do that.
Sapiens if they were created, they weren't created to make sense. But we get weird when we get weird.
Hey, you using a hammock too?
I love it.
Yeah, I got I see very few poor people that have it set up like that.
It took me a while to buckle down and save up money for that stupid hammock.
I got me.
It's only $10 cheaper than the REI one.
Hey, that food and stuff isn't putting you out, is it, man? Because I do all right. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah.
I could pass it on to a homeless person.
If you want it, man, don't. Let me give it back to you because
Sure.
I'm doing fine right now.
I noticed I had a little bit. I left